Hey, I think I'm live. How's it going, guys? Captain Cuba here. Yeah, welcome. I guess this is the official return live stream. I haven't done one of these in a while. I did do a test a couple days ago. But yeah, this will be like the official return to live streaming. So it's good to be back. Who invited you?
I'm uninvited.
It's a nice day to return, I guess, because as you can see from the title, it is the 1-year anniversary of God of War Valhalla. It's actually tomorrow, but tomorrow is the Game Awards, so I didn't want it interfering. I didn't want to have to do 2 live streams on the same day. I'm kind of pushing to do it two live streams in the same week, to be honest with you.
Here's your little cheese and
Oh, I got a cheesy snacky. Nice.
I'm gonna steal some of these.
Well, welcome back. Alright. Good to see you too, Antia Bennett. I don't think I've seen your name, but welcome. Everybody's welcome here, okay? Nice stash. Thank you. I was thinking of just shaving completely. My wife hates it. Is there audio? There's audio. Okay, so I have a question, because funny enough, I loved God of War Valhalla. You guys know that, okay? But I think I've only played it once, maybe twice to get like extra footage. If I hit reset progress, will I still have access to the OG Kratos skin? Will I still have it? That's what I want to know. I'm doing good, Joe. How are you, man? Go forth in the name of Cuba. I can't say that. I can't say that. I'm in a PG environment here. I can't say that. But yeah. Ooh, no, you won't. Ah. Oh well. Okay. That's fine. The new God of War? What do you mean? What does TGA new God of War question mark mean? I don't know if I should go.
I think it's the Game Awards.
Oh yeah, the Game Awards. My bad. I can't do acronyms, man. I'm sorry. I don't think it's gonna be a new God of War. Like, if anything, we're gonna get a remaster. We can talk about it today. I'm gonna do this one. I might regret this, okay? But we're gonna do this one. Did you hear Rafka said he joined Naughty Dog? Did he really?
Yeah, you didn't know that?
No.
Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, I thought it was yesterday.
He joined Naughty Dog? Mm-hmm. Oh, nice.
He's working on a new project.
Yeah, Neil Druckmann, essentially the Cory Barlog of Naughty Dog, he's been teasing something really big for Naughty Dog that they're working on. You okay? Honey, don't stand next to me.
No,
I hate that. You're just like, you're like my boss. And
I was looking at the webcam for some odd reason. Okay, so he normally records previously with like an actual camera, but we didn't want to try to set up the camera with this like tight space, so we're just using a webcam. But man, there's something wrong with it. It's like, yeah, it's like glitching. I'm in slow.
I'm in N64 frames here.
Yeah.
But I'm sorry. Look, I'm someone that once he gets comfortable doing something, I mean, you can tell by my channel, I never really talked about anything outside of God of War up until now. Once I find something that's comfortable, it's really hard for me to change. And I just, look, I get it. The webcam just doesn't look good. I get that. But dude, it's just, you put it there on the monitor, and you connect it in the back of your computer. It's beautifully simple, okay? I hate this with a passion, okay? Whatever, the camera, I hate it because you have to get a tripod. You have to get a splitter because it can do something. And it's just so many cables. And it looks better. But is it worth it?
Yes. Yes.
Maybe once we move again and I have more space, we'll do it. I don't want to do it here. It's better than nothing. That's my take. And it's kind of cool that there's a lot of like Valkyrie statues. You know what I've been actually getting into? No, I'm not gonna say a lot, but I've been just when I was started to get footage, not footage, like an image for the Valhalla thumbnail, which we just ended up getting the most mainstream one. Came across a bunch of pictures I had of God of War Ragnarok, and I've just been thinking about the map Odin has in the final fight, and I'm like, what is that map of? Like, it's too detailed, and at one point it looks like there's like a Japanese building, and I'm like, what is this? What is this? I'm sure it's like not really a map. They're like, oh yeah, we're gonna put the entire God of War universe in this map, right? Cuba statue king. You know me, Josh. You know I have some with statues. Look, I've always, as a kid, and I don't think it's exclusive to me. Okay, I just like the idea of just statues maybe coming to life. Like I've always loved that motif, and of course with God of War 2 and the Colossus of Rhodes. Yeah. As a kid, my favorite movie, one of my favorite movies was oh, what are they called?
Clash of the Titans?
No, Small Soldiers. Yeah, the Toy Story, but for grown-ups. Is it Small Soldiers?
Yeah, it's not Toy Story for grown-ups. It's Toy Story, I guess, for older teens, because Toy Story is kind of for babies.
Yeah. I like Toy Story, but I also like Small Soldiers, which was like my wife said, more for teenagers, right?
Yeah. JR Games asks a question. Can you read it?
So I have a question. Does the Greek world still alive? Because we saw Tyr travel to many places. One of them is Greek. Yeah, I assume it's still going. I've always, and that's kind of the hard thing about just having a God of War channel, because you end up like repeating yourself a lot. But I don't have much of a choice here. I've always said that after God of War 3, humans essentially just are running the show. They're the ones in control now, and they have things very differently. Like they're not worshiping anyone. So it would what?
Don't you have a video on that one?
I probably do, yeah. So it would essentially become like the first secular area in the world, and but of course, you guys know me. I like to if I were to write something, of course I would make it a little bit dark, a little bit more twisted, you know. And I like the idea of humans just taking advantage of the gods now. Like they use them as batteries. Like I'm very kind of like Dark Souls oriented, where it's like, yeah, and the humans took him and now they have cables plugged up and this is how they have electricity, you know, like that type of thing. So I think I talked about it in my oh, I forgot what video it was. It was in regards to Aphrodite and how the humans could use her, putting her skills to good use. It got really dark. Okay, like that's kind of the style I like to go for it whenever I write something, like any fan fiction, right?
Any fan fiction?
What?
No, I'm good.
Hey, Luke, how's it going, man? That was one cool idea in Ragnarok where some dragon statues come to life. Yeah, I love that. I keep looking there now. What do you think Apollo and Artemis were during Kratos' rampage? I have no idea. I think, don't quote me on this, but I think Apollo was originally planned for God of War 3. Yeah, but they didn't have time to include him in. There's already a lot of gods in God of War 3, so they opted not of like including him. By the way, let me know if the audio is okay. I did a check, but you never know.
I can't read here either.
A more poetic way of putting it, but yes.
Oh, check that out now. Hey, the Iron Patriot, how you doing, man?
Hey, RMX. Hey, buddy, what's up? I'm in the background, but you can't see me.
Oh, I see it, yeah. Audio's good. Thank you, Luke. To be fair, Cuba, there's some cool-looking statues like Arkham Games, but in Valhalla DLC, there's sexy female statues. Yeah, I have a picture. Yeah, I have a picture. Oh, I'm not gonna find it now. Hold on. Maybe.
Right. You probably find it. It's right there.
Yeah, but it's. How long have I been streaming? I've passed the penalizing time, right? This is the map I was talking about, where it's like this is just too detailed, and at one point, yeah, look at I can't really point at it, but you can kind of see right at the center. It looks like a Japanese building, but then again, it's like too minimalist. Like you can't really tell. You know what I'm saying? You see it? You see it? Doesn't that look like a Japanese like castle?
Yeah, sure. I agree.
See? Yeah. It's like it's got writing on it. It's like, what does it say? What is all that? But yeah, I took a picture of one of the sexy statues, if you will. but I can't find it now.
It's past there, yeah.
Oh, there we go.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, they
I like the
yeah. Anyway.
The Mornville says.
Valhalla may not appreciate.
I'm not gonna read exactly.
Wait, I can't.
PS5. Wants to see photos about the game is still running.
You didn't know? Wait, what do you use to play then? If you don't have a, well, I mean, you could have a PS4. But that sounded so elitist. You don't have a PS4, Mornville? No, I'm kidding. But I'm like, I thought you did. But anyway, Boobas. Wait, what? Hey, Flasher, how you doing, bud? That's a sussy name you got there. Oh, it's good to be back. Man, I've always said it, like, this game's combat is on point.
RMG, because a lot of people are hyping up the game a lot. What do you think?
Yeah, I mean, a lot of people are indeed hyping it up. We just heard that Jason... I always want to say Jason Schreier. Yeah, it's Jason Schreier. He said that he knows of at least 2 big announcements that are gonna blow up people's minds. But then again, I think he was one of the people who said that Dragon Age Veilguard was good. So I'm like, I don't know if I trust your gaming judgment here. Okay, I'm gonna go with the spear. You guys know me. I like the spear, but I think it. Okay, we're not doing this. We're not doing this. We're not doing this game. There we go.
You're not going in completely hobbled.
There's a lot of announced games already that I think could potentially show up. I was looking at this game before. I forgot the name now. The one that's being made by the BioShock dude.
Hey, you gotta
Judah something? Oh, hey!
Greek name. Guy.
Greek name. Thank you for the
XAOE.
For the super.
Those letters.
Super. I always say this. I don't have to say anything, but you know, you can just use super chats to send a message if you want. But thank you, man. I appreciate it.
You gotta heart it.
I gotta heart it. Oh, I can. Oh, I didn't know you could do that, dude.
Heart that thing.
Gotta heart that thing.
You gotta heart that thing.
The spear's overrated. What do you mean overrated? The spear is fun, dude. Spear's life. But anyway, there's a couple games that I'm just excited to see. Like, unannounced, of course, I want to see, sorry, I burped. I want to see the God of War remasters. I think it is going to happen. I don't know if it's going to be shown, I should say. Because my wife and I were talking about something that she saw the other day. And it is interesting and kind of concerning on Santa Monica's part, at least. Or God of War in general. Potentially, we don't know, because again, it's just like a job position, right? But what was the job position for? Producer?
It was associate producer for external like affairs specifically.
Yeah, so it was a job position for a associate producer for an external project, right? And that's I didn't even see what it was. I just picked one, and that sounds a lot like either a remake or a remaster that they're outsourcing to other people. What you were saying is that there could be conflict within the studio as to what the vision should be for that project, whether it should be as violent and have as nudity as did in the originals, or if it shouldn't. My worry is more that they could just be now getting started to work on it, because if there's remasters for the anniversary, they can be hiring producers now. Like, it's a little bit too late.
Yeah, so if there's a lot of what ifs here. So it's like, what if it's for like a completely other IP?
Yeah,
because they do other IPs.
Yeah,
there's a lot of what ifs here. But it is,
exactly.
If it is God of War related, it would be concerning to see such a high position up for grabs this late in the process.
Yeah, no, I got you. Yeah, that's kind of the concerning part.
Mornville says, I only have a PS3. Never played the Norse games, and I'm close. Okay, nice. I'm close to being on, but Mornville, what?
No, I got you, man. I got you. It's tough out there. Spear better than Blades. Blades better than Axe in Valhalla. Oh, I see what you're saying. I'll be honest. Look, I like the spears. They have like a A lot of sentimental value, of course, but I never really liked them nearly as much in the Norse games. They're fun, and in Ragnarok they're even more fun than in 2018. But the axe was always my go-to. Like, it just feels really good to use. Hey, Ashkan, how you doing, man? You played the DLC like 100 times. It's fun. It's fun because I saw a lot of people still competing like for a higher score. I don't really care too much about that. Like, that's not something that I care that much. But it is cool that Valhalla added this level of replayability to Ragnarok, something that I didn't think had a lot of it, right? So it was like a fun arena just to play with the combat again. Oh god, oh god. I'm gonna try. I was gonna say it, but I feel like I'm gonna die just now. It's not gonna last very long. I was gonna say I'm hoping I can make it without dying like this first time. I don't think you're gonna meet Helios just yet, right? I've honestly forgotten the game. I'm dead. I'm dead. Yeah, I ain't GBG. Baklacha Ahmed said, Kanaruhi, thank you.
Yeah, so he was asking, like, how to become a member.
Oh, thank you.
I don't think he has memberships on this channel yet, but he has them on his main and on Patreon as well.
Yeah.
Patreon! You got cool stuff. You get videos early and thumbnails and behind the scenes.
And thumbnails and behind the scenes.
I'm trying to be a good salesman.
Yeah.
Nice to see you too, milady.
Anyway, Captain, I wanted to ask if it's normal to have a CPM of $382
on one of my videos.
One of my videos has that for I don't even know what CPM is. What's CPM?
Yeah, he's hold on. I'm already doing it. Okay, so Cuba doesn't really do the analytics bit when it comes to like the really nitty gritty stuff. So.
I really I really only focus on the videos. Like, that's the only thing that I care about. Like, I don't know any, and I think that's why my channel became somewhat successful, where it's like I was just pumping out videos. I didn't really care that much about the money. Like, I wasn't thinking of like, because I know the tricks, because after Ragnarok I tried to experiment with YouTube and, you know, see what would work and what didn't, right? I'll mute Freya for a bit. Interesting cutscene, but it's not for Booty, for Seti. It was back when I thought that Forseti had been the one who sent the letter. Anyway, after Ragnarok I tried to make YouTube work, and I feel like that's when you begin to falter a little bit. Maybe not for everybody, because I know Mr. Beast made it work, but I don't think he has a lot of passion in his videos anymore.
I built a whole submarine. Yeah.
And so before I didn't really look at the analytics that much, and it could be bad. Okay, I'm not saying it's not a good. It's a good idea not to look at it. But I really don't know what a CPM is. If I look it up, I'm sure I'll remember. Do you know what a CPM is?
No.
Okay.
I'm sorry, not off the top of my head.
I'm sorry, man. For Booty. We can turn them back on.
How did you even get past the gate?
I forced it open. With his bare hands.
He forced it open. There's an easier way if you insist on going back in.
You Greek dummy.
Secret, maybe later we could continue with that one conversation.
For once, Mimir. I think you've said enough.
Luke's, I think you talked about this, where you said that you did see it, but I said, did you watch the latest God of War cast interview? The cast was being asked which mythology the next game would be, and they said they didn't know anything, but then just started talking about how Egypt would be cool.
I guess I haven't seen that one. Can you write the name? I know you can share links, or at least I don't think you can share links to the channel.
No, I think give me a second.
Hey, if you can share links, share it, because that's not the one I saw.
Yeah, this one was like a couple days ago.
The one I saw was like an 8-minute snippet of one they had, and they were just talking about how the characters, you know, the emotion that went into portraying those characters.
This was 9 days ago. It's 23 minutes.
CMM is what you earn through ads for every 1,000 views. Oh, okay.
All right,
I don't know if that's normal, to be honest with you. That sounds...
Okay, so...
That sounds decent.
I'm gonna just link it. That's for you. I clicked it. I sent the link on the thing.
For what me? What
for
me?
you, for the... You said you wanted the link.
Link for what?
Link for the interview.
Oh, the interview. Okay, okay. Oh, okay. It's for the gram. It's for the gram.
The gram.
Which one's Fury?
Yeah, Doomslayer. Yeah, I'm just I'm messing with the chat a little bit. I was getting links. I'm the link getter, the settings changer, the stream visualizer. That's just what I'm doing. I'm doing full Space Marine, but I was doing the chat a little bit too much.
What do you know of this place?
The child. It's about you can.
You are very interesting, Gunnar.
What have you?
You're very interesting too, honey. Do you like the God of War 3 style boss fights that had no health bars, or 2018's 2022? I don't know, because I want to say the Greek ones, but I know that it can be frustrating for some people because the Greek ones have a puzzle element, and you don't know if you're actually doing the boss fight.
Yes.
So
the issue I had.
Such beautiful voice.
Yeah, you actually didn't even read that. The peach says, Cuba, give us your best Leifa.
Oh, I didn't read that.
And Luke says, I'm pretty sure you can switch to the OG Kratos armor once you unlock the armor.
That's what I thought too. That just makes sense, Luke. How about a collab with... Well, I think I answered you. Like, I'm not really doing any of that right now. Like, I'm not... I mean, I'm doing this live stream just because it's the anniversary and it was a nice way to return, but I'm kind of staying away from God of War. Unless there's like a remaster announcement, in which I'll make a couple of videos. My wife says it's not gonna be there.
If there are, it can be some very vague, like just that horn in the background that looks like some sand. It's just like 2026, and that's gonna be it.
Wait, no, not a remake, the remaster. What are you talking about?
Yeah, I know. That's what I'm saying. That's it. That's it. That's all we're getting.
That's all I want. I don't want. Well, I mean, I would like a remake. That's for sure. But right now, I'm taking a break from just God of War. I mean, I've taken a break for a while, but hold on. Yes, we'll go with this. Does Cuba ship Freya with Kratos? I don't get it. Why do you people? Why do you have to sexualize everything?
Yeah.
They're just war buddies that they share a tent where they plan stuff
Together.
And Freya says, Kratos, your spear shaft is long. Did you polish it as a Spartan? I sound like David Jaffe when he was doing the fan fiction with me, bro.
Until the bun, the Game Awards is tomorrow, which is the 12th, and he didn't want to stream like the Valhalla one and the Game Awards the same day, so he's getting paid for it.
Yeah. And you know what's something I've noticed? And it's gonna seem kind of hypocritical just because I said I don't really pay attention to the analytics and monetization. But there's no way to monetize streams in this channel.
There's not.
No, it's not monetized. I'm like, why? It says I'm in. It's funny because it says I'm in the YouTube partnership program, but when I go to the requirements,
yeah, they make it different now. They make it different now.
How do they make it?
You have to be like reach a certain amount, similar to that of watch hours, but they've like segregated it now, where it's like, but if you want to get money on your live streams, you have to hit that live stream like goal.
The goal, okay, but it doesn't say it anywhere.
It's not goal anymore. It's
I
like
got it, but it doesn't say it anywhere.
It does.
Okay, do your magic and look for it if you can.
Okay.
Freya's actually in the top 10 most searched characters. Is it really? I'll be honest with you guys. I don't think she's that cute, okay? She was
cute in 2018.
No, not even. I mean, she's just I'm not saying she's ugly. She is. If I wasn't married, I could date her. No problem. But it's not. It's not. I'm not head over heels for her, okay?
I just want to point out that we are at my parents' house.
I know.
And you kind of yelled, "If I wasn't married." And my parents were trying to
I'm sorry. Yeah, we're at her parents' place, and they're like, okay, we'll try to stay quiet. We're gonna go to sleep, and I'm like, I can't focus now because I usually yell and just I'm like, I don't want to wake you guys up. But yeah, if I wasn't married, bro is on gunpoint. What does that mean?
Because I'm like holding I'm holding you.
Oh, okay. There are other characters that I have a much bigger crush on. You know, it's just Freya. It's just.
I said what you wanted to say in the chat.
You said.
Why should you?
That's what you were thinking. That's what you were trying to say.
All right. She has nice feet. Okay. She just that's fine. That's fine. But I've always said that even though like she's very PlayStation 2 polygonally looking, like I've always said that I think I like Athena a lot more. She's just cuter. I'm gonna shut up because I'm gonna say something else, and I'm like, no, this one's word she's not gonna like what I say. That's I know that. Okay.
Yeah, you have it reached.
I saw that, but it's not the live stream thing, right?
No, it's just eligibility overall. You got enough subscribers, but you haven't got enough public ones. You're not ready yet. Like,
okay. You are not ready yet, boy. I'm on point like Force Lightning Strike. Wow, I'm pretty good at this. That was a nice little combo. We'll see how we do with tier.
Oh, and I want to point out that someone asked about the Civ cosplay. That's still really bad. I haven't been able to do it. But
we should have never said anything about that Civ.
No, I'm doing it. I'm doing it. I have all the materials.
Did you bring him with you?
Yes.
Okay.
I even have my sewing machine here because that's what I was missing before. So.
It just seems like we're lying because.
It seems like we're lying. Because
before we said that we didn't have a lot of space in our apartment, and we would do it when we moved to the States. But it turns out we don't have a lot of space here either.
We have even less space.
There's a lot of stuff in this house, and like I can kind of show you guys a glimpse of the room if you.
You can kind of see the back.
It's like this is the. We're showing the room. We're doing the room tour. This is the room. Like that's our TV from Canada. Okay. There's not a lot of space here. Where are you? There you go. It's gonna be interesting putting this back on now.
Yeah, okay, hold on.
Respected by all.
You got it?
I think it's pretty good.
I think it's a little bit more.
Power is best for the people.
Nope, no, hold on. There you go.
What do I predict the game of the year will be? Wukong? I would give it to Wukong. I don't know, like it just.
Keep on.
We too low.
You're gonna have to say what that was.
Oh, that was no. It's better. It's better if I leave it questionably cancelable. Like just people know what I'm talking about. Game of the Yeet.
There we go.
I think I think 2024 has really been eye-opening for me and a lot of people as to how biased and kind of sketchy Western game developers are. Gaming journalists. I'm gonna say gaming journalists, okay? Because I know a lot of game developers that are pretty. They're nice people, right? But yeah, the whole thing with Wukong, man, like that was just. It just came across just straight up jealousy. Just like all the success it was getting, and meanwhile they have games like Dragon Age that couldn't break like a decent amount of people playing it, right? And now like I've seen them with what do you call it, Marvel Rivals. I haven't played it because I don't like live action games that much, but I heard it's been getting a lot of like player feedback, like a lot of like player interaction, and it's essentially siphoning them off of Overwatch 2. And the Overwatch 2 developers are just salty and like they're on Twitter complaining about it instead of just, you know, embracing capitalistic rules where it's like just make a better product instead of just bitching about it. I had to say it, and it's like, and the whole thing with Wukong just gave me such a bad taste where it's like you guys try to tear it down, not actually compete with them, right? And it's like, I hope Wukong wins, even if it's not my favorite game of all times. I hope it wins, just so it puts you guys back on your spot.
Inga says, "Hello, Captain Cuba. How are you, big man? Big heart, big heart, big heart."
Big heart, big heart. Kratos versus Wukong, who would win? Thoughts, Cuba? I don't know. You guys know me. I don't do a lot of like character. What do you call it? I forgot. Power scaling. But people are making a lot of jokes that this whole time Kratos could be fighting Wukong, right? And he's like, finally beat him. And then it reveals that it was one of Wukong's monkey butt hairs. Like, it's just like, he can just clone himself, right? Wukong is incredibly overpowered, right? And he's very similar where he just kills gods too, right? So it would definitely, I would say like, it's definitely like an interesting fight to see if it were to happen, right?
Okay, so Zarkaz says someone should make like a Cuba mod for God of War, and I'm like, there actually is.
There was, yeah, 2018.
Yeah, but I'm not quite exactly sure.
Omega, I think it was Omega Fantasy, the YouTuber. He made it. I did a video.
Really good.
Yeah, I did a video.
Very well detailed. Yeah.
I did a video or a live stream playing it for a little bit. So yeah, it was really.
I'm going.
Okay, she's getting the link. But I don't know if it's open to the public. I don't know how that works. I don't do mods.
I mean, if anything, you can do fine.
Sure, I just don't know how to do that.
It's like a file. Don't worry about it. Hold on, I'll use the video. Hold on.
Yeah, that's fine. Easy peasy.
And it was a live stream, right?
I think it was a live stream, yeah. I hope Wukong wins just because they refuse Sweet Baby Incan to ruin their game. Yeah, that's the thing, and I don't know. I was gonna say something, I'm not gonna say it just because it's. I don't want to start drama, but
okay.
I'll shut up. So if you win over tier first try, will you show your feet? We're not doing the feet thing again. You guys, what is with you guys and feet? Okay.
Yeah, I found it. It's actually a really good thumbnail.
Yeah.
It's really nice. Hold on.
You don't want to see my feet, okay? You don't. Would you play God of War first-person shooter? Look, I would play anything God of War related, unless, okay. I think I'll make a statement. If they go to the Game Awards and announce a God of War 2018 remaster, I think I might make a statement and not buy it. Okay.
You might make a what?
I'll make a statement by not buying it, because like you can't be doing this. But I'm lying because I'll probably cave and just buy it regardless.
The people need to know you're
coming. You can see it, but it looks really good.
No, I can see it. Yeah.
It's really well done. Like you can see the texture and the coat and everything. Like when it comes to mods, it's really hard to get it looking that good. You got like your pantsuit and everything. Like you've got the seams down your pants.
Yeah, no, the guy's really good. I wonder what he's doing. I haven't seen his channel in a while. Because for a time, like his channel was blowing off because he kept making mods like with Thor and like younger Kratos.
Do you remember where you got it from? Like, was it an email or?
Oh, I don't know. Look up Omega Fantasy, and that was before I had my business email, so just the regular kid email.
I'm trying to figure out how did you get the files?
Yeah, he must have sent an email to me. Do you think they will release an Atreus DLC at the awards? No, I think we're done with the DLCs. I don't think we're gonna get another one. There's a chest back there, but I think it's locked. Isn't it? Can we open these? I forgot how to open these things. I guess I have to get like certain points later on. Alright, whatever. We're going. Have they revealed new games at the Game Awards before? Yeah, like God of War, you mean? I don't know. I don't think so. Sony usually saves those for their own shows, but Sony, I keep saying this, but Sony's just allergic to doing showcases anymore. Like they don't do them anymore, and they only do is just like, here's 20 minutes of state of play of a bunch of games no one cares about. I hate those, man.
You don't have an email from him, but you have, well, he might have had another name.
I might have contacted him on Twitter. Look up on Twitter.
There would be like some kind of, still like some kind of file.
Maybe it was like a Google Drive or something. Like he just.
This way they can have it.
Oh.
Yeah, Zarkaz says I'm calling it. It's the Wonder Woman and Wolverine in their new showcases.
What? The Wolverine and
yeah, Wolverine and Wonder Woman.
Well, Wonder Woman is Xbox, I'm pretty sure. It's not PlayStation, right?
It's the Game Awards.
Hmm.
Super Elite says, "Yo, he's back, missed you, man."
What's up, man? I've been doing bootleg gang signs. They got Sweet Baby on Wolverine too. Oh god. Here's the thing. Here's the thing. Here's the thing. Okay. The people who say that they don't ruin games, that they're fine. Okay. You can say that. You can totally say that. But I want you to sit on this thought for a second. The company who worked in Ragnarok, Sweet Baby, their boss, Kim Belair, wrote a game called Unknown 9 something. Mm-hmm. Tell me if you like that game. Just be honest with yourself. Tell me if that game has good writing, okay? And that's okay. Some people don't write good necessarily, okay? Like that could have been like her first thing, okay? But do you still want to be attached with that reputation to your game? Do you still want to attach your game to that reputation? The ball's in your court. The ball's in your court.
It's the balls in your court.
That's what I said. That's what I meant to say, at least. That's what I mean. It's just... I don't know, man. I don't know.
I found where he talks about it, but there's no link or anything.
What? Who?
That's what I'm saying. Did he give it to you on Discord?
I don't know. Back then I had Discord. It could have been. Unknown 9 is mid. It's horrible, man. Just Cuba, perform Lullaby of the Giants for the chat, please. Oh, I forgot how that one goes, though. Is that the one? I think it is. I can't speak Norse. Oh, my battery's low. What is your opinion if they release... You retracted the message. All I heard was Ben 10. I'm like, what? An open world Ben 10 game? What? I don't... Look, I feel like... Can you turn on the fan on the lower setting? Because I'm starting to get hot here. Wait, what was...
Santa Monica Studios. I think they're asking if you know that they're going to...
Oh, I see. I'm like, do you know if Santa Monica will be at the VGAs tomorrow? I don't know. Do you?
Do you?
What do you know? What do you know? What is your opinion if someone releases an open world Ben 10 games? Okay, yeah, you re-commented. I don't know. Ben 10 is one of those shows that I wish I would have seen as a kid.
It was amazing.
I know. It looked fun. It's like Pokemon with aliens, I think, right?
Okay, not like that.
Don't you have like spheres and you throw them and aliens come out?
No. No.
I am way off. He has a watch. He has a watch.
You're there.
He has a watch, okay? He has all of the aliens in the watch, okay?
Sort of.
This is like Ben 10 lore explained by someone who's never watched Ben 10.
You did not see Ben 10.
No. But I know my brother used to watch it, but I didn't pay attention. But I think he turns into aliens, doesn't he? Like he takes their power and he can shapeshift or something?
Okay.
So it's like Pokemon, like you...
Okay, so it's
you use the aliens as slaves, right?
Yeah, what show were you watching? He uses the aliens as slaves?
Doesn't he? Like to fight?
Oh my gosh, no, you're like confusing like different IPs. I don't know where you're getting this from. But no, okay, so Ben 10, right? He finds the watch, the Omnitrix.
The Omnitrix.
And the kind of how it is that the Omnitrix isn't fully accessible yet. He only can access like 10 of the aliens, and he can only access them for a short period of time.
Okay.
As the series continues, he gets more and gets them for longer, and there's also Ben 10,000, who has 10,000 aliens at his disposal.
Is that another Ben, or is it just like Ben 10,000?
Is it?
Oh, I don't know. The point is, it sounds cool because I love the topic of aliens, man. I'll be honest, I'm a believer, okay? I don't know what's up with all the U.S. Congress talking about aliens and no one cares.
Stop ruining my childhood, says RMX. Like, they keep them as slaves?
Because I'm right?
No!
Doesn't he use them as slaves?
No, it's like he has the alien DNA and he just kind of morphs with the alien.
How does he have the alien DNA? Is he an alien?
No. Sort of, but no.
Is it like the Prometheus lore? Like,
you're getting way too into it. At the beginning of the series is much more relaxed and not so lore-y, but you're asking lore questions that are revealed much, much later in the series.
Why don't you tell me? It doesn't matter. I'm not gonna watch it.
Well, see, the watch wasn't even meant for Ben. It was actually meant for his grandfather, who actually is the main star of the series, but you didn't know that. He's actually a secret agent taking down aliens, and he married an alien in one part and had children.
Are you serious?
His children are half alien, half human. That's why Ben can access the Omnitrix.
Okay, that just...
He's half human, half alien, and it's also for his grandfather, who also had his DNA.
Okay, that's... I'll be honest,
You can open the watch.
that's a little bit irresponsible of the grandfather. It's like, yeah, I'm gonna have a baby with a completely different, like, being.
Hold on. Let me
Hopefully this works out.
Let me pull you up. Let me pull her up for you.
Well, he didn't pull out. But it sounds interesting. I mean, I like it. I'm willing to watch it. How about that? We can watch that. Another one I have to watch is Avatar.
That's her. The alien.
What alien? Which alien?
That's the alien that you said.
That's the alien that the guy didn't.
Yeah. You're missing it. You're missing it.
She's purple. Hold on. Give me a sec. I don't think I can. Oh, I can stop it. I mean,
come on though. Come on though. I mean, that's what I'm saying. I don't mind it.
I don't blame the old man. Okay, like yeah.
I don't blame. See, that's why Gwen can use magic, because they're like a magic possessor.
So that's Ben's grandma.
Yeah.
But she's an alien.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Just what we've been 10, 15 years later.
I'm down to watch it. It sounds fun.
Yeah.
Have I played Blade and Sorcery? That's the VR game, isn't it? That sounds familiar. I played the demo. Not that counts.
Yeah, Gohan. If you say his name wrong, I'm gonna slap you.
Gohan.
Says I highly recommend Avatar: The Last Airbender.
That's what everybody says, man. And here's the thing: I started to watch it when I was a kid. But when I was a kid, I lived in Cuba, and shows are just really hard to come by because of the embargo. Is like, nah, I don't want you spreading industrialist propaganda or whatever. So I didn't really have access to the same shows you guys did. But I watched like an episode on like a VHS cassette, VHS, what? No, VHS tape. Yeah, that my dad bought, and I think it had a couple of them in it. That might have been earlier. That might have been the Mortal Kombat episode. Anyway, so I watched a couple of them and I liked it. I liked the rock dudes. I like how they stomp and they would throw the rocks, right? But then I just kind of didn't get more of those episodes, and I grew up, and I just didn't like it nearly as much as when my brother started watching it again when we came to Canada. But I'm willing to try it again. Oh, that's a big helmet.
It's obvious to any observer that you two care deeply about each other.
The moment Cuba said aliens are slaves, I was like, what the hell? So they're just working with them? Don't spoil anymore because it sounds interesting, okay?
No, you're not gonna watch it.
Where can we watch it?
I don't think you can watch it. It's one of those that got pushed around by networks. It might be on some sort of
So, forgive me for hoping you'll
Cartoon Network thing.
Okay.
But
wow.
what started happening is that they started making adaptations and then like reboots, and it got a little weird. They actually did a reboot not too long ago, but it was like in the style of like Teen Titans Go.
Oh, okay, nah.
Yeah. Teen Titans Go was detrimental to the entire reboot because Teen Titans itself, that was like one of the coolest, darkest, actiony kid shows that was on the network, and they made it into like, wow, fourth wall break, wow guys!
The funny thing is,
So,
I liked Teen Titans Go because my brother used to watch it, and I thought it was pretty funny. Running attacks do increase damage. I gotta step my game up here. Like I should have seen my throne by now, and I haven't. Okay. Ben 10 the GOAT, one of the greatest cartoons ever made. Watch the OG Ben 10, Alien Force, and Ultimate Alien. Alien. Alien.
Ultimate Alien was pretty good.
I'm down to watch it, but my wife says that it's one of those hard to find shows.
What was your Discord email?
I don't know. I think it was the same one, Roberto.
Yeah. Okay.
P.
Yeah. Don't dox yourself now.
What can I get? Like, I see that there's a lot of like Ben 10 fans here. Like I didn't know it was that big of a deal.
Yeah.
Okay, my bad.
Yeah, old Cartoon Network was something else.
I used to watch Dexter's Laboratory. That was fun.
That's old. Yeah, that's 90s.
That was fun.
That was good. You might find it on Amazon Prime.
Amazon Prime. I think we have that. We can watch it there.
Yeah, I also didn't like the Ben 10 live action movies. Those were a little weird just because they couldn't do Kevin 11 right. Kevin 11 was my man, okay? And
Kevin 11.
kept messing him up.
Kevin 11.
Kevin 11. It's Ben 10's enemy, but like once they get older they become friends. Because Kevin 11, as you see Ben 10, Kevin 11, Kevin has the ability to absorb anyone else's powers, basically, kinda. Like he can do like other powers and stuff. So he makes for a interesting villain because he can always kind of do what Ben does, but like in a different way. He's more like in control. He's slightly older. That's why he's 7-11. He's 11 years old.
Oh, okay. Why does it sound like 7-Eleven? Is that on purpose?
Yeah, because it's Ben 10.
Oh.
11. I don't know how he comes.
Oh, okay.
Because like his name, that's his name. Like Kevin E, like his middle initial was E, and then 11.
Gotcha.
That's how it's done.
I'm not gonna make it again. Oh my god.
Weird descriptions, Ben 10, bro. Thinks it's some kind of deep show. Yeah, no, it's not. It's not that, like, it's not that deep. It's like a kid's show.
Behind you! Look out!
Yeah, Ben Tennyson, Kevin 11 is a theme.
Okay.
Ben Tennyson is his name.
I don't know what's his name.
Ben 10 and Kevin.
Okay,
11.
enough Ben 10 crap. Okay, I got it. All right,
I'll be honest, he might be a much better show, but you know.
Oh, you're gonna piss them off.
It's okay.
Oh, health!
Behind you! Incoming!
I don't feel like I'm gonna make it again
I'm gonna make it.
in life.
I kind of forgot.
Come here. Oh wait, there's someone behind me.
Behind you!
Dang it. I also forgot password because I don't know.
Man, I shouldn't have played it on this difficulty. This is insane. They're too spongy, that's the issue.
One left!
Get out of here. Alright. I think I did it. That was pretty good. Okay, that was pretty good. The combat is so good. I like it too. It's pretty good. My favorite one was the Chris. You guys are still talking about Ben 10. I don't know anything about Ben 10 lore, okay? Would you be playing Dying Light 2? Nah. It's like Judge Judy. That Judge Judy clip is like, do you love her? Yes. So you want to make it work? Nah. I don't know. I never really played the first one, and I heard the second one is not nearly as good. So I'll probably skip that one. I really need to. What I want to play next is the Legacy of Kain remasters. I heard they're decent, at least decent at remastering a dinosaur of a game. So I want to live stream those. And then in January, assuming I'm done with Legacy of Kain, I want to do Darksiders 2. And then Darksiders 3 and Genesis. I want to do the whole... Maybe I'll do the whole thing. How about that? We'll do the whole thing.
Inner reaches. I can feel it.
There's anything here for me to pick up? I really forgot how to play this game. There's gotta be some chess. Maybe not. I just started playing it because it's free. It's okay. No, I'm not. No, if it's free, look. If it's free, don't look at horses' butt or something. You know, a gift. What does the saying go, honey? Don't look at horse's teeth or something. I forgot the saying. Okay,
Don't look a gift horse in the mouth.
Okay, I can never remember that because to me, don't look a gift horse
in the mouth. Okay, so because someone gifted you the horse, you don't go, how good is it, and look in its mouth to make sure it's healthy.
Why are you looking at his mouth? Look at his legs.
That's how you make see if it's healthy.
Oh, okay.
If a horse has no teeth, then it's gonna not be good.
Okay.
What is this?
And I found the files. He did send it on.
Oh, nice. I don't know if I can share it though.
You might have asked me, but at least I did find it. They do exist. The files do exist. Can confirm files do exist.
I have not forgotten the debt I owe you.
You really think you understand this? This still feels reckless.
Here they are now.
That's odd. We're back outside, but we didn't, you know.
Sometimes you reach as far as you're ready to go. Valhalla's decision or yours? Does this mean you're done in there?
No. I will discover who invited me. I believe I am close.
You're sure it's worth dying for?
Oh, I think we're fairly accustomed to dying at this point.
Don't be glib, Mimir. Valhalla restores you after honorable death in combat, but beyond that, it makes its own rules. And if you don't play by them...
This is a really good
Kratos,
DLC, man.
The threat of death in there is real.
And the fact that it was free.
Good to know.
If by good, you mean wildly disconcerting.
Let's go. No, and I'm not gonna play it until the end. I'll play a little bit, probably until I get the Blade of Olympus, just because I like the Blade of Olympus. Yeah. All right, let me see if I can change my cosmetic. How do you do that? How do you do that?
How do you do that?
Wait.
You have to press the
Classic appearance.
Yeah, there you go.
Ah, there we go.
Make him naked.
Yeah, I gotta make him naked. This is not good. For the glory of Sparta. Wait. Oh man, what did I do? No. There we go. Yeah! Now we're talking. It has given me 10 plus power in the RPG scale. Alright.
Let's see. Do these tasks, returning you for reward.
Captain chewing on something? I got some M&Ms. M&Ms. We're not doing any of that. Let's keep going. Kratos mod files? What? It's someone made this YouTuber Omega Fantasy who does mods. He made a Captain Cuba mod for God of War 2018. So
it's really good too.
Yeah, so in God of War 2018 you can play as a Captain Cuba looking Kratos, essentially. And I should have continued it because like I never really did like a lot of the cutscenes either. This guy's just why.
Also, this is just my personal opinion. You can add voice lines to the mod and just redo all Kratos' voice lines. So
me?
100%.
Boy.
Boy, read
come on, boy. Come on, man.
You gotta put some Spanish words in there.
Keep it up. Boy, check out this mural. I think you can see Modi here. He was gonna be in Ragnarok. That's gonna be a voice line I'll contribute to. You think we're gonna see Sigrun again? I honestly have no idea. I don't know what Santa Monica is planning. Because it seems more likely that we'll see Thrud in her own game. Do I want that? I don't think so. I'm remaining open, okay, to the idea.
She was a cool character, but to have her own game.
I don't think she was that cool. I don't think she was that cool, to be honest with you. Oh, I wanna be a Valkyrie. Well, I want a better Ragnarok battle, but I couldn't get that, so.
Anyway. We all get what we want.
Anyway. But she does have the hammer now, and I think it's more likely that they'll try to do something with her. And I'm open to the possibility because of the hammer. I think a lot of people wanted to play as Thor. I still think it would have been much cooler to play as Thor. There's a lot of projects that if I was in charge, I would of course want to do more than what they have set up. Look, I really want an Ares prequel. That's never gonna happen, okay? But it could be a good way to answer the mystery of the blades, why they follow him, why they follow Kratos. I could just get into how Ares created them. That would be really interesting. Have the relationship of Ares and Athena kind of break apart slowly throughout the game. I think it would be great. It could be set in the backdrop of the Great War, although I think Ares was born after the Great War. I forgot now. I forgot the map that no longer exists. That was in not the map, the timeline that used to be in.
Write a whole story, because it sounds like you did.
I started to think about one.
Yeah, this sounds way too detailed for you, but yeah, it'd be great to have an Ares game, and then you can have a dog, and that dog can be named Jim, and Jim could die first season. Then after that...
No, I like this idea of him, just not being exactly who he is as we know him, right? And just kind of how he got to be that messed up, right?
Yeah.
And one of the weapons could be the claws, it was what he had to sacrifice, and it's yeah, I wanted to please my father, so I got these. And you can, again, I would make it really violent, right? But another prequel game that I think would be even better would be a Thor one. That could be cool, because Thor is essentially,
you can see him before he got sad.
Yeah, old school Kratos before he got sad and mopey, right? What did I say?
Okay, which one do you want? The Kratos game or the Thor game?
The Thor game.
You said Kratos.
Oh, my bad. But I don't know if we'll see Sigrun. I think she will remain more of a side character. What is it? This game ends with her wanting to find herself, I think. She's going to college or something. she wants a new boyfriend. That's really what it sounded like, man.
Dubs MC says best of luck, Apple.
Hey, it's Mike. How you doing, Mike?
Have a good stream.
Thanks, man.
He came in earlier and now he's leaving.
I'm sorry, Mike. I didn't see you before, man. My bad. I can't spell things for my life today. I have those days too, man. It's all good. Odin and Thor should have just been one big dual boss fight in the end. Yeah, but I mean, you do want to see Thor turn against Odin somehow.
Look, brother,
but people were saying that they would have liked if Thor joined Kratos in the fight and it became a dual fight against Odin, right? That would have been cool. Yeah, Mormon, I can see your message, man. I'm sorry.
I recognize them.
Wait, he said his watch has alien DNA stored to save from extinction, but a villain wants to use it as a weapon, and to save it, the creator sends it to Earth, and Ben finds it and uses it to save the Earth. Sounds like The Mask, if you ask me.
Sure.
You sound
sure.
See them again?
It's green.
Pokemon. He enslaves them and keeps them in little balls.
Honey, Pokemon is 100% about slavery, okay? Come on. You know that's right. Not when you say it like that.
Chansies have jobs.
I heard that Nintendo actually got Pal World to change some things. Now there's no longer spheres in Pal World. They just appear. They're de-Pokemonizing it. There's no longer as Pokemon-y.
The Iron Patriot says there's a horror game shooter in the first person that will let us use things. It's called Fear.
Oh, I would love to play Fear, man. I've heard really good things about it.
I told you about it.
Yeah, I heard that the enemy AI is really good. It behaves realistic, and I've seen it. It looks really good. I'm down to play it. I just don't know where I can play it though. I think it might be on Steam. Again, I have a huge backlog of just games I have to get through before that, right? But I do want to play that one.
Yeah, Doomslayer says you can't throw balls in Power World now. Balls are owned by Nintendo.
Balls.
That's what I'm saying. That's where it got a little too obviously taken from Pokemon.
Yeah, and it's also the cartoony monsters as well, the big eyes. They look too Pokemon-y.
Way too Pokemon.
Yeah. Have you guys heard of... I'm sure you have Light of Mortian, the Horizon ripoff. by Chinese developers.
Okay, you're gonna have to. I'm gonna pause it. No one understood what you said.
Okay.
I didn't understand what you said.
Okay, there's a game called Light of Mortian or something, right? And it's essentially it's a Horizon Zero Dawn clone made by Chinese developers. And I think it's getting more popular than Horizon. And to be fair, like, they are doing something cool where it's like they're taking the world of Horizon, or like very inspired by it, but the game style is more like Elden Ring, so it looks to be more open. That's something I really didn't like about Horizon Forbidden West, where it just felt too on rails for an open world game. Like too old school for an open world game. Oh god. Oh god.
Someone asked if you played Prototype.
Prototype, no, but my wife really wants me to play it. Apparently it's better. Apparently it's better than Infamous, and I just don't buy that.
It's grittier than Infamous. If that makes sense.
Yeah, but does it have Zeke?
Does it have what?
Zeke, the
A
character.
guy? Yeah, it's got like a doctor guy.
Okay.
That's kind of like that. Go and find this thing.
Okay, wait, hold on. This is the boss, I guess, of this area?
Red Diane says, "Are Wukong and Space Marines 2 worth the hype? I'm so poor. I can't.
I'm not laughing at
them yet."
I'm not laughing at your situation. It's just at the fact that games are so expensive that you really have to like ask, yeah. But I don't know. It really depends on what you like, man. I like Wukong. I think it is a Souls-like, but it's a very light one. It is difficult. Don't go in and think that it's gonna be easy. It's difficult to play. Okay.
Yeah, it's pretty heavy on like the reading.
Yeah. I think you'll enjoy Wukong a lot more if you've read Journey to the West and know it substantially, because it's a... But you could be coming at it from a whole different position where it's like, I want to learn about this culture, and if you want that, then maybe it is for you, because it does get into Buddhism and Taoism. I think that's how it's pronounced.
But Space Marines 2 is just awesome.
Yeah, Space Marines 2...
What's Fleekazoid said, "You grow a third nut." So
here's the thing. I like Space Marines 2. We gotta play the patch, by the way. We'll do it tonight, if you're down. It feels more like a traditional AAA game, like from the PlayStation 3 or PlayStation 2 era, where it's more like it's a shorter experience, right? And it comes with a decent multiplayer and a really fun co-op. So maybe Space Marines 2 is the better deal.
Yeah, 'cause it's gonna be updated.
Yeah.
Someone says, "I vote for Balatro. You should play Balatro."
What the hell is Balatro, man? What is that?
Hold on. So they were talking about Prototype before. Iron Patriot and Morgan will talk about how awesome Prototype is. Iron Patriot says Prototype's way more bloody and gory. Like you can go in people's bodies and look like them and stuff, and you can burst out of their bodies. It's pretty cool. And Morganville says Prototype is one of the most amazing games, bro. If you know who Venom is and you're kind of like him, and if you like him, then you'll love Prototype. And the gore is like God of War 3 level or greater.
Okay.
Yeah, like that's...
I gotta play Prototype. The thing is, I tend not to get invested into series that I already know like are over, and my wife said that the second game wasn't very good.
It wasn't very well received because they made the boo-boo of... Okay, so imagine if God of War 2 never came out, and it just went from God of War 1 to God of War 2018, and you went, I'm pretty sure I missed something.
Yeah.
And that's basically what happened. They came out with like a comic book series in between the two games that like nobody read, and that had a lot of major lore information. And everybody's like, "What's going on?"
I got you. We are some nerds as a collective.
Yeah.
We is. Play the Devil May Cry series. The second one
is the best, by the way.
I know you're lying. I know for a fact you're lying. Okay, it's not the best one. Astrobot needs to win the gold. You almost got me to say it, and I almost got kicked out of this house. You're not. You guys.
Actually know what that means.
You guys are not gonna get me to say stuff. Okay. It always works. You guys always get me to say stuff.
Oh, we got him. Someone said, and I wish I could have read it. They were like, yeah. It was Kaolin, Mr. Bro, Setamaka didn't even answer half the theories in God of War 2018. Then he's gonna make it an area.
Nah, you clearly wanted a different story, okay? You are lying. You got hyped with your own stories, and there were no mysteries in God of War 2018. I don't know what you're talking about.
Don't be doing this, because people think you're legit. Don't be doing that.
No, that's just like the comment I always get back when I say the same thing.
He's joking.
I agree with you.
Because everybody's like, yeah, 2018 left a bunch of mysteries.
They
did nothing.
The one that really bothered me, it's not even like who blew the horn, man. It's not that one. It's the dead giants, man. Like, I know for a fact they were planning something with those dead giants in 2018, okay? I just know it. Because what's the explanation they give in Ragnarok? No, you guys got me to talk about Ragnarok. We're not doing this again. No, we're not. Enough toxicity here. God of War remasters tomorrow, maybe, okay? We're changing the topic.
Luke says, what theories? Ragnarok answered every single question.
There was never a horde. It was Baldur asking where Kratos was. That seems logical.
No, it was the horn that Kratos blew during Ragnarok, even though they sound completely different.
I never got why people thought. I think it was a lot of like smaller YouTubers just wanting to get in on the action and be like, Kratos blew the horn the whole time. It's like, no, Kratos blew a horn. Okay, it's not the horn. But anyway.
Have you seen the latest Jaffe controversy?
Yeah. That's what I didn't want to get into.
Oh, you don't want to get. Just skip it. Just skip it.
Earlier.
It's okay.
I love Jaffe, but man, sometimes I do think he is doing things to
compensate.
No, like get attention. Like just have like really weird takes, where it's like he was defending a developer that said something about hiring practices that really do sound kind of racist, you know?
Yes,
and it's like, I hope he's not just like politically, like really like politically believing these things. I don't think.
You're gonna have to tread lightly.
I don't like communism, okay?
I want the drugs Jaffe takes.
I'm from Cuba. I don't like communism, and just left ideology sometimes stinks too much of it. You know what?
That's kind of skirts it a little too close.
It's like I guess you guys can consider me a minority. I don't want special treatment. I don't like that. That sounds wrong. That's a recipe for disaster. And when you go on Twitter saying that if you're this certain race, I'll give you your resume a boost.
And they were like, oh,
I don't like that.
I'll purposely,
yeah.
How do you word that? It's like, you have my top priority over anyone else.
Yeah.
It's like, what did you just say?
No, I don't like that. I'm not saying that there's no social issues with certain groups of people. I'm not saying that, but that's not the solution. That's not how you solve things.
Yeah.
That's not. And Jaffe saying that that's totally fine. I don't know, Jaffe. I love you, man, but you kind of lost me there a little bit. Anyway, you got him remasters tomorrow.
I was gonna say, I feel like he changed a little bit because you actually did an interview with him, and he was like the super chillest dude. But now, whenever he talks, it's always something political.
Yeah.
He didn't even mention politics with you at all.
Well, I think he did mention like gamers not wanting LGBT characters or something. Like he's always been progressive, but he seems too extreme these days. Like a little bit too much. Let me kill this guy, man. Let me do this because he is a sponge. Look at his health bar.
Now, someone said something important. Did you make sure I read it? Yeah, Godslayer Tactician said God of War community is going to be a little upset if we get nothing tomorrow. But see, that's kind of the issue.
Expect nothing, boy.
Yeah, no one has said anything that is going to lead you to believe that there should be something. It's just the fans community really, really hoping that there is going to be something.
Oh no, oh no, oh no.
It's not like Santa Monica's like, expect something big tomorrow. Like, nothing, no one said anything.
Yeah, I
would lead.
Wait a second, he's healing. Wait.
That's not fair.
Wait a second. How do you... Excuse me?
Parry. Have you learned nothing?
Reds, you can't parry, honey.
You gotta parry.
Oh, I beat the nightmare out of him. Where is it?
Mornville says, tell me if you played Loco. Oh my gosh, okay, this is a tough twist for me. Loco Roco.
Loco Roco? No, that's the Patapon game, like the weird rhythm game. I'm not good with music. I did not play that.
And Cole says you gotta feel it stun bar.
No, he had a nightmare and the nightmare was healing him.
He had a nightmare. He had a little
Got him, I got him. All I gotta do is wombo combo him now.
Yeah, Blood Diane, it makes sense. He says, call me demanding, but after seeing all the old Greek locations in Valhalla, I kind of got the itch for a remake over a remaster now.
Look, I can go either way. I think the games needed to be like ported somehow. Again, if it's not remastered, like for PlayStation Plus or something, like that needed to happen. So if it's a remaster, I'll be happy. But I would like to see a remake eventually. People were saying the same thing about the Legacy of Kain games, where it's like, I'm glad that they're coming back, but they're really old. Like, this dude, give me a break, man. He is so spongy.
Leo says, I don't expect anything tomorrow, except God of War Remastered, new Corey game, God of War Remastered, new IP.
Oh my goodness, this dude was... finally got him. Alright. Little goblin thing is healing him, I think. No, it was good. Oh man. Those aren't music games, they're just kind of like save the big balloon character from being eaten or hitting the black spikes. I mean, the funny thing is, like, yeah, some people might think that I just like to play like dark and gritty games, right? But I really like tower defense games. I've been playing this demo non-stop called Drill Core.
He's stuck on level 2.
I'm still stuck in level 2. I'll be honest, it's a little bit grindy and I don't like it nearly as much anymore. I'm like, man, I've been playing at it for a while, right?
He's been playing for like days.
Yeah, but I really like the idea of, oh, I place a little turret here. So maybe, what was it? Loco Roco might be good. I don't know. Never played it though. Again.
Okay, says, do you think Wukong has a chance for Game of the Year?
I think so. I think I don't think another game has been nearly as big as Wukong has been for the players. I think because the other ones are Astrobot, which was also, they might honestly just give it to Astrobot to avoid giving it to Black Man Wukong.
Saying. I feel like it's rigged. I feel like.
Oh, wait, hold on. Oh, never mind. Now it's the boss.
Okay, so Doo-Doo Water.
Doo-Doo Water.
Play Battle Cats. Best tower defense game.
Battle Cats? I think I've heard of that one.
A God Player Tactician says, Corey did see something for the 20th anniversary.
Yeah, there's gotta be something. Like, and he said it was going to be. Well, he didn't say it was going to be big. I'm like, because I tweeted something that was like, imagine how big the celebration is gonna be for the 20th anniversary, and he agreed. I don't remember what he said exactly.
Okay, yeah, because I was like, where?
Hold on.
Curious comments are here. It says Ball Ultra for the win.
Wow, what is Ball Ultra, man? It's a card game. How good can it be? Oh, nice.
Imagine how rigged it would be if Shadow of the Earth won.
Man, I am rusty. I don't know. I need to see his help. Okay, there's some help. Man, I am sweating here because I wanna get at least to like, yes. Okay, thank God. Thank the gods of Olympus. Let's go. I thought it was gonna get me there for a sec.
Yeah, Doomsday says you gotta buy a 2022 game in order to even access the DLC. How is it nominated?
Which, oh, the Elder Ring? No, yeah, I also think, I don't think DLC should be considered for Game of the Year. Same with remakes, just because it
should be its own section if you're gonna have it.
I'm not saying it's easy to make. I'm sure it's difficult, right? But it like, you got the winning formula, okay? When you're like, I'm gonna remake Resident Evil 4, you know at least that the original was really popular. If you're faithful to it, you're gonna do pretty good. Like, it's cheating in a way, right? Yeah. I do think they should be given awards for them separately, like best remake. Since we're having so many of them, why not a best remake category or best DLC? Like, that's fine. But for them to be considered into the Game Awards, I think the here we go.
Yeah, Balatro is a poker-based roguelike for huge obsessed community.
You really are going places in Valhalla.
Where's Mimir?
Is that really all you have to say to me? After all this time, can't muster up so much as hello for one of your most auspicious victims?
Hello, Helios. Where is Mimir?
How should I know? Why don't we go look for him?
It's Helios. What were you saying, hon?
I just noticed his neck stump kind of moves.
His neck stump?
Yeah, his neck stump kind of moves, as if he's like doing this. Like his little neck piece will start moving.
Yeah.
Mango says, "Oh."
Hey, Mango, how you doing, man?
Mangolito. Valhalla was really so peak, bro.
Yeah, I remember when Valhalla came out. I also got into a lot of heat because I'm like, can I consider it its own game?
What's new with you, Kratos?
Because people were asking me like, does this?
It's so different from Ragnarok, though.
I mean, yeah, it's just like more entertaining. It's shorter. Like it doesn't have a lot of characters. It's more not mainstream, like more. What do you call it? I forgot. Like when you cut all the unnecessary parts, right? I forgot that. Maybe it is mainstream. No, I don't know. Well, the point is, like, it reminded me of 2018 in a way. It wasn't just the Greek stuff, but it's more like it's a simpler story. It's just like.
Oh, you kind of skipped a little bit.
Where?
On your thing, you kind of skipped.
I am that no longer.
Like on the stream, you skipped.
Oh, okay. Oh, my bad.
Never believe it.
You know what, Captain Cuba? Let us all judge you. What's your favorite Angry Bird? I used to play a lot of Angry Birds as well, but I forgot all of the birds now, man. I think I like the yellow one. That's one of the earlier ones, the one that you press and he speds up. I like that one. Did I say speds up? Yes. Speeds. Yeah, you're right. Speeds up. Yeah. My bad. I'm only an immigrant. Okay.
It's Doomslayer says it's made by our smaller team and Sweet Baby wasn't involved, and guess what?
Do we know that Sweet Baby wasn't involved? Do we know that for a fact?
I think so.
I'm not saying I disagree. I do. I checked it. I love this because I noticed it and people say like, "You're full of crap." Okay, but then Bruno confirmed it, and it's the zoom out. I think it happens here. No, it's not here. My bad.
I'm gonna show you guys something.
A mighty chain. Auspicious sign.
The chain of
balance.
balance.
Such luck with chains. This is all gonna work out just great for you. I can feel it.
It was here. Yeah, the zoom out of the Greek games. I love this.
Oh, there it is.
This.
Yeah, Josh Hammond says Valhalla DLC feels like the old Greek God of War games.
Yeah.
Because it's got that. Look at him. He's ready.
He's like, huh.
What's that thing on the left? Okay.
Oh, I can go up. Hold on.
No, go. Okay.
What thing?
I mean, okay, go. Scroll to the left in the sky.
The statue?
Ooh, look at it.
It's so pretty. It's crazy to see that. I don't know. The statues here look almost identical to God of War 3, and it goes to show that God of War 3 has like really good graphics still, like over 10 years later. Man, God of War 3 is old too. Can you believe that? You believe that? The black thick boy is the best. What are you talking about? Who's the black thick boy?
Angry Birds.
Oh, Angry Birds! I'm like, what?
Dean says he was back in town hyper statues.
I like me.
Pots.
I like them pots too. Look at that. They're full of lore. That's the ocean when Poseidon died. See? All right. Let me see if we can do some stuff. I think we can just go, right? You can't eat M&Ms, cat. You're poisonous for cats.
Now this must really take you. Wasn't this the chamber of sacrifice, where you let an Athenian soldier burn to a crisp, just so you could get past?
Oh yeah, I'll eat the cheese later. Don't worry.
Oh, those madcap early days.
I like my cheese a little bit old. My wife always gives me shit because my wife always gives me crap because I like blue cheese. And we went to a wedding recently And the dude, I think everybody shares her opinion that they don't like blue cheese. I almost ate that entire thing myself. I like it so much. What are you saying, honey? You gonna say it's moldy?
Yes.
Of course you are. I opened it wrong. As Mimir said, ooh, I got a chuckle. There we go. Got some cheese. Oh, I see. Yeah, I think SBI worked in Valhalla, especially when Tyr tells Kratos he has a nice beard. Such glazing? What? I don't remember that part. For me it was Sigrun. Then I'm like, it's Sigrun and the Valkyries.
They randomly tried to give them a role.
Yeah.
That had nothing to do with them.
Sigrun just sounded too...
Main character energy when she's not even aside.
No, not main character energy. More like... She sounded like a Californian university student. I gotta go find myself. What does that mean? What does that mean? Okay, just do what you want. What? Okay. That's the part I'm like, I did not like Sigrun saying that. My poor Mimir just...
You put that foot down.
What are you doing, Kratos? You need to sacrifice me?
Again? The theme. Wait. Hold on. How do you get the music? If I die now.
Wait, it's the game's pause. What do you mean if you die now?
No. When I unpause, he hit me. Did you see?
Yeah, Doomslayer said they be talking like for 2024.
Yeah. For me, it was like Odin calling Freya my ex. Like that just came like stuck out so bad. Just my ex.
And that really weird scene of Heimdall being behind him or something. Like, oh, where'd you go? Oh, there you are.
It was Thor.
Or something like that. Yeah, or something.
Where's Thor? Don't do that. That's the thing. I'm like,
Yeah, this is the guy that's supposed to be
LOL.
in charge of everything.
I think people said that he did it on purpose to seem like he's like this old guy, bumbling old guy. I'm like,
He didn't become the great, powerful, not old guy. That only works if you have a reveal.
Why do you do this to me? Why do you get me to talk about this again? See?
Sorry.
You do this.
Again. I did it again.
Push me towards my demise. What a special personal touch. Really lets me know where I stand. Especially after such a long,
It's not long until Mimir goes, nice trip, Kratos.
Oh, how reluctant you tell people you were to sacrifice me to the slave.
Gohan says something in Spanish and I can tell you.
Okay, hold on.
And Josh said, yeah, he went from the poetic way of talking in 2018 to the more modern way of talking. Ragnarok, very immersive version.
Hold this for me. I said, hold this for me.
So Gohan is like,
Oh, Gohan, let me see.
no, sorry, I thought you were done.
I just had some arroz con frijoles y pernil. Pernil. It's rice beans with pork. That sounds so good, man. I miss my mom's cooking. That was really good. When are you gonna make me some Cuban food, honey? It's okay. You do my channel banners. It's okay. Don't worry about it. She has done a really good job just like redoing like the brand of the channel, I guess. She was like thumbnails, like the thumbnail style, like she came up with it.
The banner for both of them.
She hated my banner. Not the art. She liked the art. It was made by the geek artist, but it was the fact that it was still Kratos versus Thor and God of War Ragnarok.
It was pre-Ragnarok, and it was like a thing because we all thought there was going to be something cool. It was going to be like Thor versus Thor versus Kratos would be great, and then it really kind of wasn't that big of a deal.
Yeah, but you changed it now, like, because I am thinking of covering. Whoa, cat, what are you doing here?
You're going to take your water.
Let's just see.
Wait, hold on. Good part. But now the banner just includes a lot more games, and like, it looks really good, like old-timey looking. Wait.
cat's in the way.
Dun, 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 dun. What? What?
Sorry, Mornville asked you if you can do a Kratos.
10 out of 10. I tried.
Thanks, man.
Thanks for stopping by. Yo, they need to give us this weapon in the next game. This is too fun.
Okay, so I'm curious commenter. It's because of the way it's spelled. I'm not quite sure if I'm pretty sure he meant Cuba like with a C, because he spelled Cuba like with a K. Is Cuba worth visiting as a tourist who doesn't like beach vacations? I just want to explore the country.
Yeah, I'm sure.
What?
Yeah, he's talking about the country. Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't recommend it now. I heard really bad things about it. I wouldn't like. You're probably gonna get sick just with the food there. I know that they have nice beaches, but wait until the communist thing falls, okay, and then go, okay. Then you're gonna get McDonald's and stuff.
Yeah, it's pretty bad right now.
Yeah.
People are kind of hungry and there's no power. So
my parents are going there now to do a supply run, just because there's nothing for my family who lives there, and my dad almost doesn't want to go because they said that. And this is important for you, okay? This is really important for you who wants to go, okay? My dad's afraid of going there because he heard that the Cuban government said that they might not have gas for the planes to return. Fuel, sorry. So you don't want to be stuck in Cuba. So I would not go right now if I were you. I'm not going. Will you move here to Vanaheim? The Vanaheim Chronicler. Nice, man. Is this Chronicler's alt account?
Alt account, yeah.
He's like, that Midgard Chronicler's stupid.
Yeah, this is the Vanaheim one. Luke apparently went to Cuba last winter.
Oh, yeah? Hold on. How was it, Luke?
No!
Oh, Curious says, exactly, I'm at the country, sorry for the dumb spelling. It's very late where I am, and I'm tired after a long day.
You're good, man. Don't worry.
I'm trying!
Please! Oh.
English is not my first language as well.
You're good, man. Don't worry about it.
Do not panic. We will simply return to the gate.
I thought Cuba was just beaches and drinking
broken how
martinis.
Valhalla works.
No.
Oh, I think this is it.
What?
You should listen to the cutscene.
Yeah.
Let's get you out of here.
Love the music here.
You're
You're buttoning.
not supposed to be here.
Good moment. I like this moment. What?
Vanaheim comments says Sigrun is so hot here. Doomslayer says, "What's in that void below, Cuba?"
I don't know what's in that void.
You see that whole video.
I did, yeah. I forgot what I said, to be honest.
Oh no.
Luke says, "I almost lost my passport in Cuba."
Shouldn't have done that.
Did you really?
And he says, "It was super scary until I found it in my pants pocket."
It's not good, man.
But you're safe now.
Sigrun, I'm sorry. I've been so foolish.
There was a time that we brought our family like a ham, and it was sealed.
Okay, to Cuba.
To Cuba, yeah.
Okay, that's the...
And I think, looking back at it, maybe it is part of the law. But anyway, like, when they're like, oh, you can't bring in processed food like that into Cuba. And she took it and gently put it on top of the garbage, like, on a clean spot. Which makes me think she was gonna take it home with her afterwards. Like, there's no way she threw that out. There's no way.
Blood Diane says, "It smells like burnt chicken."
Them wings.
Wikia says, "Hi, how are you all?"
Hey, Wikia.
What are they eating? Mango cheese?
Yeah. Good cheese.
I'm not sure about that, boss.
Alright. Let's go meet Tyr. Maybe.
Well,
The Super Elite says, "Cuba, do you ever think about the interview you did with Thor and Erler? I really missed when Thor was like really involved with things."
Changed it to
Yeah, I said that in my in my update video. I also miss it when he was more involved.
I'm truly not sure.
But I get it. He's older now. He's got a lot more responsibilities.
I know, brother.
So I understand. What is this? Oh. But to me it is crazy that I got to interview like 2 directors, man. Like I think that was the channel's highlight.
Yeah, JoJo says Corey has become almost like the head of Santa Monica Studios, so he can't talk like that.
That's what I mean. I think that's exactly what he is, the head. Like, he oversees everything that they work on, right? So, I understand that he can't be teasing things, but that was the really fun era of God of War, like, for theories at least.
Yeah,
where Corey was like, there are still 2 secrets missing in the E3.
Chilly in here, isn't it? Like, what do you mean by that? He capitalized the C, but not the H.
And it seems now that he hates it. He hates that. He doesn't like it, right? Because I get it. He's too busy thinking about, you know, how to make the God of War show work, right? And meanwhile, that's why I'm thinking of not doing any more of those videos anymore, because it seems like he doesn't like it, because it just spreads more rumors, and he used to hype people up, and I think now he's more into lowering expectations, which I think it's fine.
A memory of your past
but yeah, it's not really as fun anymore. But oh well, it's just things change, you know. It's just how it is. The Rock will play Kratos. Don't even say that out loud, man. Let him keep playing Jumanji and all those jungle movies he makes. Just let him stay there. Cuban food tier list. We don't have that many foods, I think. It's just chicharron's pretty good, man. Yeah, I like Cuban tamales as well. I know Cuba's not really known for tamales, but I like how my grandma used to make them. They're more salty.
Tom Holland will be Atreus.
What is Tom Holland doing, man? If The Rock is at all involved with the God of War show, I'm not gonna watch it. I can't even picture. I can't do a Rock impression, but
you do the eyebrow thing.
Oh. That might not be too bad.
He's so cool. Alright, JoJo asks a question, and I'm not quite sure if it's just me reading it. How do you feel about the deterioration of magic in God of War? 3 bound the magic to each weapon. Ascension, Well, and 2018 Ragnarok has Atreus Freya be the magic mechanic.
Huh?
I know, that's what it could be just.
So I'm guessing he's talking about the magic. In God of War. Okay, I see. In God of War, not God of War 3, in God of War. So he's saying that. Honestly, I'll be honest with you. I like the. I didn't even like the God of War 3 system that much, because, like you said, it like kind of linked it to a weapon, and I like to have free control of the magics, like I didn't in God of War 1 and 2. God of War 3 is not that bad, but I do prefer the older ones. Let me see. Was it Ascension? What is the Ascension one? Ascension one just didn't. I forgot Ascension ones. How does it work?
I don't remember. But
I think it's similar to God of War 3, where it's linked, like each weapon type, because there's like Frost, there's Hades, there's Ares, right? There's Zeus Electricity. Each of them has. Look, I need to replay Ascension again. That sounds a lot very similar to God of War 3. So it could be decent, but I always remember just they're not looking very appealing to use. Like they just didn't look very fun. Like Ares' magic was like that's it. In God of War 3 you have the shields come down with the spear. Like it's visually appealing and you want to use them, right? Same with Zeus' Electricity. It's just like a globe type of thing that covers you. It's like it's not very appealing. I get it, that's not the main function, but I'm talking about the look. I wish they would have been better.
Okay. Robert Downey Jr. as Odin. That's the next one.
I beg
You
you
got
not
The
to
Rock
remember the
as
exploding
Kratos.
To be honest, look, if they Odin could be the guy who played him in the game. Like he looks almost identical. Like he could.
Because they just ripped the guy.
Yeah, he could totally pass, right?
Yes, I'd
No,
mention that
If
while
Jack Black
vomiting, but
had
yes.
Jack Black as Odin.
Much like that of my youth.
Jack Black, I'll be honest, it's getting to the point where he's similar to The Rock that I'm like, I'm just tired of seeing his stupid face everywhere, man. He's everywhere now. Like,
Can't say
dude,
I don't.
are you in debt or something? Like, what are
I'm more
you?
than curious.
He's working extra hours.
There's
Just
a game in here as well.
He needs some money.
They'll just stick to the pleasant ones, will they?
all right, let's keep going. I don't even know what I clicked there, but oh well.
Yes, yeah, but the change to the magic in 3 let you quick swap. No ascension lock magic behind the max upgrade, I think.
Yeah, I don't know. Like you're talking too much into the deep systems. Like I'm not Cesty. I'm not well versed in all those systems that much.
It's the iframes and the
Yeah.
and the what's
I learned about collision with Cesty, man. Like I mean, I'm sure I knew it subconsciously how to use it, but he kind of came up with a definition, I think, or like he studies it and is like, this is how you beat Theseus with your hands tied behind your back. I'm like, all right, Cesty, thanks, man.
Cuba.
To be no, I'm not making fun of Cesty because he honestly has made me like certain things, like the barbarian hammer. I hated that thing, but I see it more as a tool than a weapon. I'm like, it can be fun. It can be useful. Okay. So I'm not saying he's not useful. I'm just saying like that's his thing, not really mine. Oh wow, I just pulled her torso. Go ahead.
It's great and he's wrong, but he's got the spirit. It was happy birthday, Captain Man. And I'm like, why did you say it's his 1-year anniversary party? It's the game's anniversary, not...
He got the spirit. It's fine.
Spirit.
Thank you, Ed. It's God of War Valhalla's anniversary. He's a baby. He's the youngest God of War. He's 1 year. Okay.
That's quite a new power Valhalla's conjured.
The week I was thinking, like, what if we got God of War Ragnarok director cut? That would be insane. Kind of like a small remake to fix a lot of bad things in God of War. What do you think?
I don't think they make director cuts of games.
I think they did for a couple of them, but it's not. They're never really gonna change. I never understood the director cuts of anything because I've seen the Snyder cut. Is that the canon version or is it the other one? Which one is considered canon?
Which one?
The Snyder cut or the?
Wait, talking about the movie?
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. That's a movie, not a game.
Yeah, I know, but it's the same thing. It's like, which one do you consider canon? Is it just
Well, see.
And it's usually when the directors and studios are in conflict when they make that thing where it's like, do you want to see the director's real vision?
A lot of people say that the Snyder one's like randomly dark and stuff. The other one was overly bright, but the Snyder one's overly dark, and it's like. But I'm not quite exactly sure how to.
But that's what I mean. Like, I don't think Eric would be like, yeah, Sony didn't let me do my vision. Here's my director's cut. I don't think he would do that. Would I want it? Yeah, it'd be cool to see like what else he does differently, right? Like I know there's a lot of.
Ghost of Tsushima and Death Stranding got a director's cut. Yeah, why Death Stranding do director's cut?
Yeah, but okay, what's in it differently? Because I don't think there's like different scenes or anything like you see in movies, right? I don't think that's what director's cut means in games. I think. Cesty is bestie. How's Cesty doing? I haven't really checked up on him in a while. And even Chronicler or John, how's John doing, man? I don't know if they're still uploading. John's dead. No, John's. I'm sure he's fine. That's a little new island. Wait. Lets you replay bosses, cams, side missions.
Oh, got it.
That's what I mean. Like, it's not really story, right? Yeah. See, these game director's cuts don't have any new scenes. That's what I mean. Like, yeah, then it's not worth it. It's just like the ultimate version or something, not really the director's cut. Okay. Let's go and get this stuff.
So he says, Cuba, how do you feel about an open world God of War game? That's not a God of War game.
Well,
I feel like... I'm an open world Call of Duty game.
I know you guys.
Souls-like Call of Duty game.
No, I don't think it's too crazy. I don't think it's that bad. This game is semi-open world game, not Valhalla, but Ragnarok in 2018. So I would be open to it, but I'll say this: I don't want an Assassin's Creed open world game or a Horizon Forbidden West where it's like an old school open world game. I don't like those where it's like it's just open for the sake of being open, but the story still remains like super like straightforward, right? I want to be free. I don't want the character to do a lot of talking. And I know that's kind of like against the grain of what God of War is these days. Oh, I died. Well, that's not good. But yeah, I like the idea of just being completely open, that, you know, from similar to Elden Ring where you can go anywhere, or Breath of the Wild where you can go anywhere from the very start. And yeah, being in a dark mythological place, that'd be great.
I've been waiting to have a word with you.
I just don't think they'll be able to keep it. That's what I'm saying.
She is resting.
That's too out of the God of War.
I don't know how they would tell a story. Yeah.
It's bad enough you're risking
You'd have to be like, whoa, so that just happened.
You
oh God.
paying the price. This is exactly what I was worried about.
Freya, what do you wish? That I quit?
Yeah, imagine Kratos talking to himself like Alloy. I should probably find
Oh
that.
God. Oh.
I'm saying you can't.
She does.
Yeah, open world. Excuse me, JoJo says open world games lack focus.
I need her. And I need you too. No more bending the rules in there. All right?
All right.
Well, the God of War YouTubers are no longer posting, except me. I get it, man. There's not a lot to talk about. You know, even me, I'm like, I know.
I can't help reflecting.
And what I did, let me eat this one.
I wouldn't have let you. I've known Sigrun.
Hold on.
Sigrun has no such regret.
Anyway,
Guna.
A blessing.
I think
Once again, you rise.
it really is a bit of a mystery that
I hear you,
God of War became so popular for theories. And not really a mystery. I don't want to talk to you, Gunnar. You can go nothing. Alright? Shut up, Cuba. I was gonna say something, but no. God of War is not really like a lore-centric game. And I'm not saying that to diss it. I love God of War, as you guys know. But it's not Elden Ring. It's not the same type of, you know, those types of worlds where it's like purposely mysterious and you're like, you really need to piece it together, the information. It doesn't really work like that, right? It's more about the story they want to tell each time, right? So it is kind of a miracle that God of War blew up with theories nearly as much as it did. So that's why I'm kind of stepping away from it as well, and I'm playing other games that I'm like, oh, this one has like an interesting lore. I'm really enjoying Lies of P, for example. That's just really cool.
Yeah,
but
JoJo says there's a lot more emphasis on lore and stories these days. DMC and Doom have lore YouTubers.
yeah. Wait, what? What do you mean?
But it's just, there's a lot more emphasis on lore and story these days.
It's just, but to me, lore and story are different. Story is the story the director or the writer wants to tell in that game, right? Ragnarok's story was about learning to let go, right? And a lot of story elements are gonna be bent accordingly to fit that theme, right? And that's fine, that's what writers do, right? But it's not really too much about like what came before, like what, that's kind of what I see as lore, like the world building, like what led to the events of that game. I think Doom has a lot more, to be honest with you. Like there's God of War doesn't really have lore entries that I know of. Like I'm pretty sure about that. Maybe like enemy entries that get a little bit of lore, but not really that much. But Doom, like I play Doom Eternal and it's just every room you go to, it's like, oh, this is where they made the demon's splicer gene, whatever. I'm forgetting now the lore. And same with Lies of P or Bloodborne. Those are games that are really more for people who, I really do see them as people who like history so much that they need to go and learn fake history, like what led to the events of this thing, right?
You?
Me, yeah. I do like history.
Well, there's two shots fired.
Oh, what did I do here?
Two hot topics here. Josh says, God of War is Conan. It doesn't have to have a deep lore. Curious commenter says, Baldur was a better villain than Odin. Changed my mind.
I mean, I agree with that. I like Baldur a lot more.
He was actually a villain, not just a guy going, I'm the villain.
Alright, chill. Settle down.
I'm sorry.
If you want to learn 40k lore, it's going to take you a long while. There's so much stuff, even experts on it will tell you they still are learning some things.
Because they're always coming up with stuff.
No, that's why I kind of don't know if I'll ever make a video about it. My neck's starting to hurt.
You want to go and stop? You want to do this for 2 hours?
I'll stop in 15 minutes. We'll cap it at 2 hours.
Speaking of which, you have a live stream tomorrow.
Yes.
Your live stream tomorrow.
Yes, I have a live stream tomorrow. We're going to be doing the Game Awards right here on this channel. I believe it starts at 7. I'll start at 7. The Game Awards themselves start at 7:30, and I feel kind of bad because it says it goes up until 11, and I hope your parents don't go to sleep by then, because
they will, but it's okay.
I don't want to wake them up. So keep it entertained, honey. So I'm expecting it to be a chunky Game Awards. I hope it's good. I hope there's a lot of game announcements. I hope Wukong wins because I think it deserves it. It's the best game of the year. Because it's either that or Space Marines, but Space Marine wasn't nominated, so.
Curious commenter says, I started watching 40k lore videos yesterday, literally forming a whole new obsession.
Yeah, no, because
samesies.
Yeah, okay. That's the thing about these universes. Warhammer is really cool, where it really is for people who like history, and something cool about Warhammer is that it has mysteries built into it, mysteries that they're never going to answer. I'm sure.
What happened to the 11th and 4th game?
Yeah,
we never know.
Why were the 2nd and the 11th Primarchs? Why were they erased from history? Why are they not mentioned in it? And then you have to and then you get like one side of the story by the Tau or the Aldari, and one side from the humans, and it's like history. You have to really like kind of parse it together, and it's cool that it does take place in our universe, and they have artifacts, you know. And okay, look, okay, we humans don't really have, at least I think most people don't have an understanding of like how little time we have been here as a species, you know, like being able to communicate and stuff. Like, it's so tiny, just 2,000 years, right? And the 40k universe is 40,000 years, right? Our time for them is what the Neanderthals were doing for us. Like, we don't know what they were doing, right? He's getting serious.
The headphones are coming off.
It's coming off, man. It's just, that's what I find so interesting, that it's like, no, yeah, like their ancient times is our future still. Like, in Space Marines too, they go into this cave, right? And there's like Egyptian drawings and stuff, right? But that's actually from our future. We haven't gotten there yet. It's like, they call them ancients, man. It's like, it's so
I feel like you should do a Space Marines, not a Space Marines, but a 40k. You are so enthralled with it.
I am. It's just cool. They did a good job with it.
What if the Space Marine in the future found a Space Marine figurine and broke the space-time continuum?
The space-time continuum.
And Jack Mayo is here.
Jack Mayo, the troll, channel troll.
No, he's pretty decent. He's the one that just said, "What the Space Marine found the Space Marine figurine and broke the space-time."
Oh, okay. I thought it was.
He's a nice troll.
He's a nice troll. Yeah.
He's a sarcastic guy. He's not like weirdo. But Dean says Conan Reed's fans are not sleeping with the God of War remaster.
I know. I'm just gonna be. I have a tendency of yelling whenever God of War gets announced, anything related.
I'll let them know, and I just believe up the fact that the very end of the deal.
He's like, Mom, Dad, you gotta be ready for this. If it's a remaster, you're gonna be woken up, okay? If it's the next game, you're gonna go deaf, okay? I'm just gonna be yelling.
Yeah, I just
and I'm really.
You didn't play with your headphones on. But Blood Diane, either they're subconsciously like doing the stuff that you do, or they saw one of your previous videos. But Blood Diane says, I discovered another thing. It's called the Trench Crusade. I don't know how deep it is, but the lore looks kind of dark and kind of Bloodborne.
Bro. Trench Crusade?
He's a follower on the Kickstarter.
He's
getting a lore book.
I'm a follower on the Kickstarter, and I'm Kickstarter, and I'm getting a lore book later in the year because I also think it's honestly, I think it's like the first big competitor Warhammer has in a tabletop space, and I also hope it becomes just as popular with lore and just games in general. Like, I hope they make a really good game on it, right? Funny thing is, the next video is similar to Trench Crusade. Very similar. It's about similar topic. Yeah, Trench Crusade is 40k, but with World War I. Exactly. And that's something I really do think the Western games in general just have gotten really soft, and I'm not the only one who thinks that. Like, in the way they tell their stories, right? They're too afraid of like tackling certain topics. And what I like about Warhammer and Trench Crusade is like, no, we're talking about Christianity, okay? we're gonna have Muslims in here too, okay? There's no pulling punches here. Like, they're all, and by doing that, they make these traditions more interesting to me. Like, I want to learn more about it, right? And that's what I like. Like, it's really messed up, right? Because I don't think humans deep down are good. Okay.
You're getting philosophical now.
Yeah, I don't think we're good. I think we're messed up people. We're messed up beings. Okay, if we have power, we're gonna use it against other people. It's just normal. I sound a lot like Joe Rogan. Yeah, I love Trench Crusade as well. I want to make that is one I want to make lore videos on. But I might do that one after the one I'm working on right now. So keep an eye on that.
Yeah.
Consulting companies have ruined gaming. I agree.
Doomslayer says Western games making overly sympathetic characters for some reason.
Yeah, dude. Oh my god. Everybody needs to be a good guy. Why? Like, that was an issue with I haven't played it. That was an issue with Dragon Age, where it's like they don't let you be a bad guy anymore, and I'm like, why?
Even the bad choices are just like someone going, oh, okay, that's a weird way to put that, but
yeah.
Alright, I'll agree with you.
Man, I've seen the clips, and yeah, they really do make the sound of the protagonist like he's like a parent,
like a therapist.
like he's like the mediating voice, like, now you don't do that to Timmy's toys. How do you think that makes Timmy feel? It's like, really, dude? Like, this is what we're doing? I don't know. It's just not interesting.
The Iron Taker says the Western world for gaming and movies has just gone so woke, it's exhausting.
Yeah. I mean, people think that woke is just talking about minorities and like different like LGBT characters. It's not really that. It really is like the tone. Like I always talk about this movie when it comes to representation, and I don't want to say it because it kind of spoils the whole thing. Watch Predestination, okay? That is a genuinely interesting movie. That's it. I don't want to say anything else. I mean, it spoils the whole thing, okay? Like, I love that movie, and yeah,
it deals with certain topics.
Call
woke.
That I'm like,
but it's done.
I understand this.
Really good.
I understand these group of people more, right? But it's like, it's done in a really interesting way because it's not about the messaging. It's about.
Like the story.
I can't say it because it's really good.
Yeah, it's more about just a character existing in the story rather than the story existing for the character.
Yeah, it really is the. Whoa, so that just happened attitude. Like, I hate that, man. Like, it's just so.
That's not part of the movie. That just was bad. You said
what?
It sounded like it was part of the movie. That's not part of the movie.
What just happened?
Yeah, you were. It's the that just happened. That's not part of the movie.
No, that's kind of the issue with like Western storytelling, where it's like it's too millennial, man. It's so boring.
Curious Gamer said the problem with woke is just bad writing, not necessarily social justice.
Yeah.
Social justice can be done really well because the writing is excellent and treats the gamer like an adult.
Exactly.
Arturo comes in.
Who's he talking to? My ghost. Nah, it's my wife in the background.
Hey.
Yeah. Captain, take the shirt off, not the headphones. Hey, my head gets hot too. He's right behind me, isn't he? Anyway, for as much as I don't like The Last of Us story structure, dialogue is strong and very natural. The Last of Us Part 2, well, yeah. I didn't like The Last of Us 2. It's just interesting that Sony's first-party games usually struggle on the second one, right? Like, there's always controversy with the second game, and like a lot more divisive, right? put as much representation you want, but these devs are being forced to do this. Yeah, that's just it, man. And again, like I'm from Cuba, and I really don't like the idea of just dividing people into categories and giving them points and help accordingly. Like, I think that's just a really mechanical way of looking at things. I don't think that's how you do social justice. Predestination is the movie Cuba recommended I was talking about earlier. It's really good. It's really good. We're watching it again.
It's really cool because then you go, like, at the end, you go, whoa, whoa!
Yeah.
Like, it's when it clicks, and you're just like, I get it.
Yeah. Have I watched Arcane? I heard it's nominated in the Game Awards for something. I think it's League of Legends. I haven't watched it. Okay. Someone said an example. I would say for Arcane, I haven't seen any woke complaints about that show because it's actually good. I haven't seen it, so I can't really speak to it. Which is better for you, Black Myth, Wukong, or Space Marines? This is so hard, man.
We gotta make a decision. You gotta do it right now. I'll be honest, I feel like you've played one more than the other one.
Well, I mean, to be fair, I've had to play Black Myth Wukong on my potato computer, and it's really hard to play. Okay, it's just
even if you had a better computer, which one would you enjoy more?
I think Space Marines.
That's what I thought.
I think I would enjoy Space Marines too. I would give that my
curated to you.
Yeah.
You're on the rails of the game. It's that AAA linear game.
It's a linear game I played the original Space Marines, and they really did improve the gameplay a lot. Like it feels more like Doom Eternal, where there's rules where it's like, oh no, if you want health you gotta do this, right? Like that sounds stupid, but you know what I'm saying. Like there's a lot more, and like if you do a perfect dodge, you get the little reticule, and then you get to shoot him like a super shot. Like there's a lot more risk and reward, right? And I really like that. So Space Marines too, and it really does feel like a whole package. Yeah. There aren't microtransactions that are aggressive, at least. I don't think so.
You can buy like cosmetic stuff, but like that, it's not something that.
Yeah.
There's still plenty of cosmetics. It's not like where it's like, oh, to customize them you have to buy it.
Yeah.
It's like no. You have like 20 customizations, but this one is only one that you can buy.
Exactly. Yeah. And you get the full package, man. You get like a multiplayer mode, and you get a co-op mode that they keep releasing new stuff for it. I think they did a good job, and I heard that they broke 5 million players recently. So good job to the team, because obviously they're watching me. I'm that famous, man. Okay. And
what was that?
Something like that.
Arturo says, "Hola, Cuba, why Kona?"
Hola. Aloha. I want to see Akiba reaction to Fat Brett's videos.
I feel like that sounds familiar.
Yeah, I don't know.
Why?
Huh?
Why?
Look, I don't want to start beef with anyone.
Oh, okay,
right?
I see. Okay.
It's just I don't, and it's fine. Like that's his type of thing, but I don't like that type of content as much. It goes too much. I think I'm definitely autistic. I don't like too much interpretation of stuff, and I think people that spend a lot of time studying rules for storytelling, there's a lot of that in their interpretation. And I'm not saying that's him. Like I think I watched one of his videos and they were fine, but I think he makes way too many of those videos, and I get it. That's what he's known for. I made a lot of theories, right? But they're just not my type of thing. So again, I'm not sorry. I don't want to start beef with him. Like
we got Cuba, and
it just sounds like I'm salty because his channel's doing really good.
It's
like
you don't have to be salty. You don't. It's okay.
It's like no, I don't like those like storytelling videos as much. What?
Curious Gamer says, we got Cuba admitting autism before GTA 6. And then Jack Mayo says, I think I'm definitely autistic, Cuba.
No, because I don't like... I like more like hard knowledge, I guess. Hard knowledge.
As opposed to soft knowledge?
Yeah, like I don't like this makes me feel this way. Like, what are you talking about? That doesn't mean anything, right? As far as dark games go, how far is too dark in your opinion? It's never too dark, man. I'm into Trench Crusade. What are you talking about?
Yeah, he wanted to do Fear and Hunger as well.
Wait.
Fear and Hunger.
He said do autism test as next video. That's a thing? Where can I do it?
Yeah.
Okay, not now. I was gonna do it now, but like we can do it.
We took a test before, and let's just say he passed.
There's things.
Don't you remember?
I don't remember. There's things that I like hard knowledge.
I like hard knowledge.
There's things that I notice that I'm off, where it's like my wife knows more about storytelling than I do, right? And she was telling me, oh yeah, when a character looks into a mirror, it means that he's conflicted with themselves. I'm like, that's what it means? To me, it was just that he was looking in the mirror.
There's multiple stuff. It's not just that one.
No, I know. But we were watching the Norseman, I think is what it's called, and a dog walked in and barked at a guy, and I'm like, it means he's not to be trusted. I'm like, what?
No, I said that.
Yeah.
You said that.
No, she said it. She said it. And I'm like, I didn't know any of that. I didn't know.
Yeah, if a dog is like growling at a character, it's like a hint that maybe the character is not trustable or something.
To me, it's just like a dog barks. Okay, next scene. Okay. Wait, what? I ain't thinking that deep. Yeah, it's just. Yeah, no,
certain colors and certain stuff that the character does impact, like, the actual... Well, back in the day, I should say, movies did stuff like that, where it's kind of like... It's called symbolism in movies and media. You can look it up, where it's like, if they're looking in the mirror, they're, like, conflicted, like, they're looking back on themselves. It's the whole thing. Mm-hmm. There's many of books and many of people talking about all the symbolism in movies and stuff. There's way too many to talk about.
Yeah.
But
yeah, look, I can tell that I'm not good at that. I don't have that knowledge, I guess, or people call it media literacy. I don't have that, and I know it's weird when I struggle to read stories. I just get distracted really easily, right? Like, I'm like, what do you get to the point? What are you talking about? We were trying to read Frankenstein the other day. She has a book on Frankenstein. Oh, that's a cool story. Let me read some of it. And I just get distracted really easily, right? But when it comes to learning about philosophy and theology, where it's things that feel more concrete, I'm like, I can follow all this. I'm like, I can listen to this. This is interesting, right? Ludonarrative dissonance, media literacy, all nonsense. Some nonsense.
Well, hold up. Luke says something pretty profound. Did you know that when a character has water coming from its eyes, that means they're low-key sad?
Oh, I knew it. I had a suspicion. I never knew they were sad, okay?
See, ludonarrative dissonance is kind of similar to that. Just a quick explanation, just because I think Ragnarok suffers from it.
Don't start. Don't you start.
Well, okay, I'll be the Uncharted games, where ludonarrative dissonance kind of means that, like, your character is doing something that's kind of different than what
they're portrayed in the cutscenes.
Yeah, where it's like Kratos portrayed in the cutscenes is like, we must be better, we should spare this person, but then, like, you know?
He's not just putting them out of their misery. Yeah. He's just like, I want to see what his entrails look if I rip him in half, right?
Yeah, that's ludonarrative dissonance, where it's like, what they don't match, and that's kind of is what I think the issue is.
Morbiel says, why didn't you get Black Myth Wukong on the PS5? I ran out of money. That's as simple as that.
And also,
we had to move, okay?
Yeah, and also, I don't think it was out yet. Was it out now?
It's out now. It's on the PS5.
I know that you tried before, and it just wasn't out yet.
And I did notice that Wukong, at least when it comes to lore, it's not the same as Bloodborne. Like, it is a Souls-like, but it's not the same. Wukong relies too much on what do you call them?
Like written.
Yeah, character bios, paragraphs, and all that stuff. And I noticed this when I was playing Lies of P, where it's more like the story's told more like really within the world. It's like one time you're just gonna find this little pin that you can put on, and it says that it belonged to this guy. I'm like, oh, who is this guy? And then you learn more about this guy when you pick up a note later, a note or something. It's like, so it feels more organic and a lot easier, right? Let's go. I'm sorry, Dom X5. I'm sorry, dude.
You could catch us again at the Game Awards.
Yeah, I guess we'll end it now because it has been 2 hours. It was fun. This was a nice little return. Kratos must be better spurs Thor than continues to rip a human raider in half. No hesitation.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
And that's what I'm saying. It's just that's lunar dissonance.
Yeah, and it says Jack Mayo says Wukong expects you to read Journey to the West before playing it. That's why it's so obscure. Yeah, no, if you've read it, you would know a lot of it. For example, the Scorpion guy and Wukong, if you fight the Veil guy, the Veil Rooster thing, if you fight him before the Scorpion guy shows up and attacks him. That's because in the novel, the Rooster was the one who killed the Scorpion's wife, right? So he's still looking for vengeance, and that's what I think it's really cool for Wukong. If you've read Journey to the West, I think you should go with Wukong because it's bold what they did, where it's like, no, this is a continuation of the book, and I would say it's faithful. I'm like, this is really good. Like what they've done is really good, but I'm not well versed in that culture as much, so I didn't really get my full enjoyment of it. But it is really cool what they did, some things, right? But anyway, you guys keep asking me good questions, okay? It's not fair, okay? Stop being so interesting. Stop it. But anyway, tomorrow, guys, it is the Game Awards, okay? It starts at 7:30 Eastern time. We're in Eastern time, right?
Yeah, Eastern time.
7:30 Eastern time, so ET, not the alien. Anyway, so it starts at 7:30. I'll start the live stream at 7 so we can do like a pre-show, I guess. I don't know exactly what we will do. What?
Da Vinci comes in. Read Da Vinci's comment.
Hey, sorry I'm late. I hardcore weed and forgot. I'm here now, though.
Hey, man.
I missed
Glad
that.
you could make it.
We don't have...
We don't have that here.
We don't have the cabbage of Olympus in the south here, okay? It's not... They don't like it. It's the devil's lettuce. But anyway, I envy you.
Glad you could make it, Da Vinci.
Glad you could make it, man. Anyway, what was I saying? Yeah, the Game Awards. It starts at 7:30. I'll be starting my live stream at 7, so we can do a pre-show. I'm not just really sure what I'll do. Maybe I'll just play some Lies of P and just chill a little bit.
She's like, I wouldn't miss it for the world. He did.
But yeah, I'm hoping for some big announcements. I don't know if God of War will be there. And I can't really trick myself into saying, I'm gonna go in thinking that it's not gonna be there. No, I'm going in thinking that it is going to be there, okay? I just can't help it, okay?
I'm telling you, that's bad.
I know it's bad,
Don't be doing that.
What I'm saying is
You're
like...
hyping yourself up.
It's gonna be there.
It's not.
It's gonna be there.
No! Stop it.
But anyway, if it's not God of War, I'm sure we'll get a couple of cool stuff as well. Exciting times await. Maybe Wukong will win Game of the Year. I don't know. But yeah, I'll see you guys then. Until then, remember.
Wait, hold on, you gotta speak to Da Vinci.
What did Da Vinci say?
No, because he's here. And
Okay.
he's like, you know, so you gotta...
Da Vinci, the wall's not melting. It's okay. Alright?
We're in your walls, bro. We're in your walls.
The only thing that remains constant is change, Da Vinci. Heraclitus said that. Think about that. I'm looking deep into your soul. I'm talking like if he's done mushrooms. It's just weird. All right. Okay. You guys are awesome. I'll see you guys tomorrow at 7. Until then, remember, go forth in the name of my nuts.
Nice.